Wow, these guys are really wasting no time. ClownFart versus Necro, here we go. On DM2, it's going to be an immediate fight mid-map here over at the EB, but man, it's going to be a traded frag. I guess that'll clean things up here, but 3 seconds to red armor. 3 seconds to Mega. It's going to be Necro getting the red. We've got yellow in the hands of ClownFart, which means he's going to be going over to Mega a little bit late, which means he's going to be trapped in this cubby hole a little bit longer. And what weapons did he bring to that fight? A shotgun. All right. No, that was actually a smooth escape there. Very nicely done by ClownFart. Right, but here we go. ClownFart breaking back in towards the YA room. He's going to get that pickup. Looking at a much stronger stack now, but still, he's only got Plasma and Shoddy. Going for the silent treatment now. He's got no EB yet. No rocket launcher yet. He knows that there's no weapons just at the moment, but he's going in for the shot, taking it away with LG. And hoping to get that rocket launcher, but not quite getting it connected. And man, he's going to get taken down there by Necro. Ah, okay, Skull. Good cover story, bro. I believe you. But there's Necro taking away frag number 3. Let's go take a look at what he's rocking here. He's still sitting pretty and about to be even prettier with this Mega Health. 8 seconds to red armor. That's plenty of time for him to take that Mega Health nice and pristine and carry it over to the other side of the map and take away this red. Yeah, well done there. And no real aggression from ClownFart. I mean, he's been incredibly stealthy. He thinks that he's Garrett or something here. And Necro's not willing to hurt himself for that yellow armor. He's looking more for the pain now. Because if ClownFart's going to go silent, Necro needs to go silent as well. So that was a very good time to head back and take away that yellow armor. Now Necro's back up top of the map. He can pick and choose his angle of attack here. Looking for that EB shot, not quite going to get it just yet. But ClownFart's in a bad position here. There's nothing to gain over here, so going close range is actually the best thing for ClownFart, but he's going to be hurting himself. Losing that initial frag, making it 3-0. Necro to take it away, YA. Got 3 seconds to red. It's going to be a good stack for him. This might turn into a trade-off between Mega and Red, but if ClownFart isn't already there, he's going to end up losing out on it. I mean, I like the fact that he was up there sort of taking note of where Necro was going to be, but Necro just completely shuts him out of that room. So there hasn't been a whole lot of damage lately, but Necro's just walking around like he owns the place. And with that sort of stack, he might as well. But man, a huge fight over that 50 health. That grenade not quite connecting. Necro now railable. Down to 61 health, but that red armor is going to keep him alive a little bit longer here. But does ClownFart know where he is? Did he actually make it out of there already? Wow, Necro's going, all right. He's a little bit slippier than I thought. So at 100-100, Necro's trying to push in here. He's going to be able to take away this yellow armor at the expense of a little bit of health. But with 3 seconds left to red and Mega already up, it's going to be an item trade. A pretty clean one as Necro pops back through the teleporter himself. It was a double tap for ClownFart. It was actually a good thing for Necro that he didn't continue all the way through. But still, they've been completely whiffing each other for like the past 2 minutes. There's been like no damage. None of these grenades are connecting. Like they should be pretty well stacked, both of them. All right, ClownFart taking away that that 50. That's going to help out a lot. So they're actually fairly even stack-wise. ClownFart's is staying incredibly quiet. He's got only 1 rail left, though. He's going to be picking up another batch of ammo there. There we go. That little bit of LG was like the first hit sound I've heard in a while. This is going to be a numbers-on-numbers fight here with these rockets being what they are. But man, it's going to be Necro taking him down for a 4th time. ClownFart taking away the YA off the spawn. Having that EG is going to be very handy on the 50 health fight, but does he want to stick around for it? Gunblade says no. So 5-on-0 now. Let's take another look here at Necro. Still got plenty of health. Still 10 seconds to red armor, but he can likely force himself onto this one. But it's going to leave him kind of low on health, actually. So after this red armor, he's got to have a decent plan. I mean, the 225s might be up back by the EB pickup. There it is. But it's very good lightning gun coming out of ClownFart there. Down to 9 health. Can he make it happen? There it is. Getting back up on the board. Now only a 5 frag difference with 5 minutes left on the clock. He's only at half health himself. And Yellow Armor's a long way away. So ClownFart really doesn't have any place to go at this point. Kind of a pity for him having to work so hard for that one frag, but really this map is all about inertia. And if you can't make a frag with a decent amount of health and armor left over, then it's going to be very difficult for you to turn that frag into actual control. But he was able to make that a trade between Mega and Red. Very wise choice of him there. But that means that he also left out and lost out the timing for Red. So he's burning a lot of the clock here, clock that he honestly can't really afford. But there's Mega and Red, well, some piece of Mega anyway. Oh, look at him, he's actually sneaking up the ramp. He's actually walking in Warsaw. He's turning this into Walksow. There we go. But man, those rocket angles just aren't doing ClownFart any favors. Good timing on the YA. Blowing up his movement now. And good timing on the red armor as well. I mean, he might be able to just win this over with expert timing. I'm not going to start singing Kung Fu Fighting, don't worry. I'm not that kind of person. You should all be thankful. So he's definitely like got a good lock on the items now. This just needs to turn into damage opportunities for him. Oh no, out of rockets. Switching over to Riot Gun. Is that going to do the trick though? You can see him just going, oh shit, this is not the way I wanted it to go. A little bit of a pause on his movement there as he respawns. Oh, he had everything but rockets. I mean, the position that he picked out there, just, you know, crashing the party down on mid-tier, I mean, that was a beautiful place to start throwing them down, but he ran out of ammo. He might actually, like, be willing to grab the rocket ammo pack at this point, but no, he's going to try to break out of there. He's got the Mega, 10 seconds left to Red. He's still got time, but now it's starting to look like he's more focused on having control than he is, you know, pulling out the stops and actually doing some damage. But we'll see. A little bit of LG love there. 3 rockets left though. Needs to be careful or face up the same problem he had last time. So he's got another pickup there. And actually he has Necro going towards the Mega like 7 seconds early, oddly enough. It's going to be a nasty fight out of the spawn. One that ClownFart won't be winning, but he certainly opened the floodgates. And we should be seeing a lot of damage come this way in the last couple minutes. Yeah, ClownFart can't really afford to mince around anymore. It's now or never. And actually, very polite of Necro to come down to his level where that plasma gun is going to be absolutely effective. He should be able to get something out of this. There we have it. 3 on 9, 6 frags between them, 2 minutes. And red armor's up. This is a clean start for ClownFart. Could take away the YA as well. Now there's absolutely no reason he can't just find Necro and do some damage. Yeah, he can afford to leave that Mega sit for just a moment. Just because he's got the stack advantage and he can push that. So now is a good time to head back towards that Mega. Or he's going to leave it up, okay. But still, 5 frags between them. He's got a decent break going on here, but he's starting to leave up some items. A break towards a red wouldn't do him much harm at this point, but he needs to decide to do it now. In fact, that red, you know, potentially gets him closer to his opponent if he's going to be over by the yellow armor. Since he can double tap through the teleporter. But not so much this time around. He wants to make it difficult for Necro to figure out where he's going. 1 minute left. He's going to be fighting for it the whole time. So Necro's starting to get sneaky, but you can see that ClownFart's trying to out-sneak the sneak. Oh, that rail keeping ClownFart away from Necro. You can see that he wanted to get in close range and just let the rockets do the talking. But he's able to catch him out of the teleport once again, but down to half health. Now he's got no choice but to break out. Yeah. Oh, but he can trap him over here by the red armor. One more solid rocket will do it, but no, it's not going to have the connection. He's looking for the spam, but there's the shot. But so much time for that one frag. I mean, if only this were a 15-minute match, but be that as it may, it's going to be 5 on 10. GG getting called out here. Well, ClownFart might be able to get another couple here. Just not enough to tie it back up. But a very close game for the first round in DM2 here. Rude. Oh, that was Addy saying that. Yeah, okay. But 6 on 10, there we go. Here we go, ClownFart versus Necro, DM5. It's going to be Vicious Slayer, and as always, this match is expected to be vicious. True to form. ClownFart is looking for a fight, man. He's not looking for items. He's like, fuck the armor. Oh, blood. Alright, but he's going to be going in for the Mega Health. We've got red armor taken away by Necro, so a fairly standard start there, except ClownFart's now down by a frag. And actually, the worst thing about that is not so much the stack or frag difference, but the weapon difference. Giving up 10 seconds in the initial, you know, item play is not really worthwhile if it means that you're going to be out of an LG or out of an EB for like the next 30. But there we have it. ClownFart doing some decent damage here. Holy crap, his rockets are just nasty. It's going to be a 6-point difference in terms of health, but it's going to time back up 1-1. But the nasty thing is there's a lot of time before anything else comes up, so he could make the frag and then go back to Mega. So that'll be sort of a sum-0 game there. But this may allow him to finally trade between Mega and Red. But no, it looks like he's down there already. Which means if he can escape back through this teleporter... No, what happened? Oh! It's like he stubbed his foot on the teleporter or something, which allowed that telefrag. But man, look at that spawn. Best possible spawn for that situation. He's still only down by 1 frag. Waiting for just a moment, just in time to eat that rail. Oof. Nicely done. You can hear that Necro's hurting. He's going to try to go in for these 225s, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. That'll tie it back up 3 on 3 here on DM5. It's going to be, again, a fairly even split timing between Mega and Red. So ClownFart's got a crucial decision to make, but it looks like he's going to go for the more aggressive one, get the frag, but does that mean he's going to be able to enjoy that red armor? Not so much. He wants that 25. I want him to have that 25. But his opponent's going to have a Mega Health. So you trade a frag for, you know, going 50-50 against somebody who's going to be like 200. It's a tough trade to make. He's still tied up here. But man, that rail's going to be able to take ClownFart out, put Necro in the top spot. And now he's just not moving. All right, all right. We good? All right. This is a much cleaner red armor pickup than we've seen in a while. Kind of gave out his position there with the LG, but he's still able to take away this yellow armor. Of course, there's not going to be much of a Mega there for him. There we have it. Very nice sort of run and gun there from him. But he needs to make sure that he can keep a solid grip on this red armor. His timing was decent. Enough to throw Necro off the scent at least. And now he's only down by 1 frag. So back through the teleporter. Mega timer started on down, and he's got the EV, but he's not quite got the hits. And he can't really afford to wait here the whole time. The clock is still burning. It's ironic that he's hurting himself to get yellow when red's actually coming up way before yellow. And that would be fine if you could assume that Necros is going to go, oh, okay, I guess I'll get red. But that's not going to be the way it is. It's going to be a trade still, but it's going to be red for Mega. ClownFart getting the red here. But he's delaying it. Okay. Wanted to bait it out, but he ends up getting blindsided by Necro's rockets there. This has been a very, like, stealthy DM5. Nice rockets in the flatland fight. He's got the initial damage, but he's not quite able to push him over. What did he have left there? Jeez. Actually, quite a lot with that Mega. It's 6 on 4 now. But we're not quite halfway through. This is still entirely within the realm of possibility for ClownFart. But red armor's going to be stolen away. Oof. Difficult to hide behind that corner, so getting through that teleport is going to be a good thing for him. He can retaliate with that rail, but that leaves him in the danger zone. He needs to stack back up just enough to survive this next little bit of damage, but man, those grenades are just pummeling it into him. Necro didn't even know where he was. But here comes Mega coming up. Yellow armor to Mega would be very nice for ClownFart, but no, he went straight up against Necro instead and ended up losing out on that frag. So now 3 frags down as we hit the halfway mark. Now he's got that Mega, but no armor to back it up with, or weapons for that matter. See, Railgun would have been nice right there, wouldn't it? Nope, no such luck. So just getting a little bit of spam damage off, but nothing all that significant. So he's doing a good job of not letting Necro kill him that often. What I'm wondering is when this is going to turn around and let ClownFart do some actual real damage. When it comes into the fights, I mean, Necro's had a pretty heavy advantage in that he's hitting him. But ClownFart's on the run now. Fortunately, he's getting chased into a red armor. Not the worst thing to get chased into. But once again, Necro's a ghost. Or he's finally getting caught there a little bit, but he's actually a little bit low on rockets. Can he find any sort of weaponry to finish him off here and get in that 4th frag? But he's down to 5 health now. You know that grenade? Yeah. Could see that one coming. There we go. See, this game's all about momentum. Sure, you get fragged from time to time, but if you've done some decent damage, then you might be able to turn that to your advantage in the next fight. So we're still seeing a 4 frag difference, which in DM5 turns is still entirely doable. But ClownFart was anticipating a move forward out of that teleporter. Not so much a lateral one, so that caused that rocket to just go wide. That was a very nice rocket, actually, as Necro was dropping down, though. Oof, there's the dunk we were looking for. But now ClownFart's got to wait just a moment for that rocket spawn. This is actually a fight that Necro can win. There we go. I'm sorry, that ClownFart can win. Actually, accuracy-wise, straight up, I would say they're doing all right. They're just both also incredibly good at dodging. At least Necro is. But yeah, 12% EB for ClownFart there. Necro's hitting like 41% EB. Jeez. Yeah, Necro's hitting a hell of a lot. He's just also dodging a lot more as well. So yeah, the spread's getting a bit wider there. Yeah, Muty's right. I mean, like, nobody really plays that much Warsaw. But we're all sort of, we're just sort of paving the way for the great Steam coming. That'll change everything. Warsaw will usher us into a new golden age of first-person shooting for the masses. Once again, you'll see 14-year-olds picking this shit up and becoming the next, you know, Quake gods. That's exactly what's going to happen when it comes out on Steam. Like, when it comes out on Steam 6 months later, everyone's going to be like, League of what? Dawn of the what? What's Valve? What's Blizzard? Nobody will care anymore. It'll all be about Warsaw. Anyway. 5 on 11. It looks like ClownFart's going to be not taking this one back, but man, I really like the way he played this out. This has been like one of the most like grueling, methodical DM5 matches I've seen in a long time. And yeah, if you can, you know, start turning out and cranking out these telefrags, you know, all the better. Yeah, final minute coming up here. I mean, again, just a fascinating match on DM5. I really do have to hand it to ClownFart. Not dying repeatedly when you're not in control on this map is a difficult thing to do. That said, you know, Necro hasn't been, like, super aggressive, but ClownFart's done a good job of, you know, being able to take away a lot of items, being able to maintain a fairly decent stack without really, you know, shaking up the bee's nest. Nice. But hey, look at it in the bright side. I mean, I get Simon back after this match, so I'm actually pretty damn happy that he's losing. Makes my life easier. But yeah, final 15 seconds, this will be it. But man, 6-12 is still, in DM5 terms, an incredibly close match. I mean, I really did mean it when this map plays a lot more like Aerowalk in Quake World or, you know, CPM than it does, you know, any other Warcell map. But there we have it, 6-12.